Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Your girl has been busy. I'm sorry, it feels like I've been going so long, but I have been so busy with holiday and Christmas orders, and I had to take a little vacay, but I'm back now in full effect, and I promise you I'm gonna keep pumping out these videos to help you guys out. So many of you have been asking me since you seen my sweatsuit video, how do you make those custom neck labels? Where do you get them from? What do you do? I got you today. Since it's the holidays and it's my favorite time of year, I'm going to give you guys a gift. I'm going to tell you all you need to know on how to make your own custom neck labels. And I'm not going to show you just my method. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. So in case if you don't want to go through what I did, I'm going to take you through another step that might be just a little bit easier for you. I'm going to show you everything where I got all my custom neck labels from. I'm going to show you how I created them myself from start to finish, where you can get the actual symbols from. I'm going to give y'all all that good tea, but you guys, you know what you have to do. You got to help me out. Help me by keeping this channel afloat. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. On this channel, I help you by showing you all the behind the scenes of my business as I'm growing to help you with yours, from clothing lines, Etsy shop, Shopify, different crafts. I'm doing it all. So there's a little something for everyone here on my channel. And plus, my embroidery, can't forget that. So I'm gonna be showing you all those different things. So if you're interested, this is the place to be for you. And also you can follow me behind the scenes on my IG, KatrinaB_TV, because tonight I'll be showing my son doing his little Christmas speech. So of course, if you guys want to see different things like that, different TikToks or just different things with my business, you can check that out there. But this is what they look like. You see these? I have this huge sheet. I think this is a 12 by 19. I have them in white and I have them in like a light gray. So this is what they look like, and I'm gonna show you on the screen where you can get them from, everything. So if you find this video helpful, you already know what to do. Go ahead and smash the like button for your girl, because it helps me to keep creating content, to keep helping you all out. But I just want to show you up close what, if you order this, this is what it will come. And then you have to cut them out. So I gang sheeted it. Did I say that right? I gang sheeted it. So this is a gang sheet. You put your own file on here. Can you see the whole thing? Yes, you can. I have all my different sizes. So I have from extra small all the way to like 3X on here, because I don't do anything larger than 3X. But you can do all small, all medium, all large. But when you order, whatever you put on one sheet will be that one sheet. So, plus I'm going to tell you, you got to keep in mind, I did light gray, but I probably should have did a dark gray. The light gray is fine. But I had to do 2 different colors, because you have to think, when you do white shirts, white hoodies, or whatever you're doing, white sweatsuits, light color sweatsuits, and then dark color sweatsuits. So for your dark color sweatsuits or dark color garments, shirts, you will need like a white or a light gray. But when you're doing white, you will need something darker. So that's why I just went with a light gray. I didn't want to go with black, only because I was told that the black sometimes might show through. So I didn't want to take that chance or risk it, but I probably could have went a little darker. So this one is, I think, the light gray. This is the light gray I went with. But let's hop into desktop mode, and I'm going to show you how you can create these custom neck labels and where I got them from. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Right after the intro. So I'm in desktop mode, and I'm going to show you everything that you need to know. I'm going to show you where you can get everything. And before you can start anything, you have to have the actual wash symbols. So if you're doing any type of custom neck labels, you have to have your wash symbols. And this is where I purchased mine from. So I purchased mine a while ago. I got them right off of Etsy, and you can find multiple shops. But I got mine from Design 85, 86. You see they have over 13,000 sales. Very popular shop. I always go with a trusted shop with great reviews. So as you can see here on the screen, you have all your wash symbols. So whatever type of garment you are washing, whatever wash instructions you need, you want to buy some type of bundle that will have everything. So this comes with 50 laundry symbols in separate files. Again, all in separate files. You'll get the JPEG, the PNG, and the SVG. So you can change it up, switch it around if you want to, but everything is right here. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Make it just a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see exactly what you would get if you would get this one. And you're really only going to need a few, but you want to make sure you have everything, because just depending upon what type of garment you're actually selling, you're not going to be making up your own wash symbols. You're going to be taking out the tag that it comes with. It will have the wash instructions on the shirts, hoodies, garments, whatever you're selling, and all you're doing is just making your own. So once I purchase this, now this is what you're going to need to do with the separate files. So I'm opening up my Photoshop because this is where I created everything. So now I'm in Photoshop, and this is what you want your custom neck label to look like, or something similar. You can get cute, you can get fancy, you can put it in a square, you can make there's so many different designs that you can do. I just got mine simple. I didn't even create a border around it, but you can have a border around it if you like. If you're in Photoshop, which I am, or you can create it right in Silhouette Studio, you can create it in Design Space for Cricut, whatever platform you're using, Illustrator, whatever you're using, you just want to have some type of frame. This is my logo for my business. So everything is separate. As you can see, everything is separate. All my pieces are separate. And you want to pull in whichever one of the symbols that you need. So I have the wash in 30 degrees Celsius. I have non-chlorine, bleach if needed, dry normal low, do not iron on. This is for my hoodies for when I'm doing like my colors with the vinyl. Of course, you don't want them to iron on it. So just depending upon what you're actually selling, you know, if you're selling, you know, screen transfers, whatever it is, you just want to make sure you apply the right symbol to the actual garment. So now the one thing that you have to have on your custom neck label, you don't have to have your logo on it if you don't want, but of course if you're a brand, you want to make sure you put your logo up there, because of course when someone looks at the tag, they might forget where they bought it from. They look at the tag and like, oh, this is Moving Grace. Oh, this is your, you know, design. So you want to make sure, especially if you're giving things, especially if people are buying things as a gift for other people and they have no idea where it came from, you want to make sure your name is up there, your logo. You want to make sure your apparel is branded. So that's key. Make sure you brand it. So the 4 main things that you have to have in your custom neck label is, of course, the size. This is a medium, and I have this for every single one. So you have to do this. All I do is just switch it out. What I literally did was I did this design, saved it in medium, took the M away, saved it in large, took the L away, saved it in extra large. So you want to have different files for each one. So you want to have your size, you want to have where it's made from. So you want to look on your actual garment and see where it's made from, Honduras, China, wherever it is, and you want to slap that on there as well. Of course, you want to have the actual fabric, the percentage, the material. So whatever the fabric is, you have to have that up there as well. You can't say everything is 100% cotton if it's not 100% cotton. People will know. TikTok says, how will they know? Trust me, they will know. They're going to put it on. They'll be like, this is not cotton. They're going to put it on. They're going to say, this is not silk. You want to make sure you have the actual fabric, the percentage correct of whatever it is. If it's a blend, you want to make sure you have that. So some of my sweatsuits are 35% cotton, 65% polyester. You want to make sure you have that up there as well. So each one of these SVGs or PNG files for the symbols, they're all separate. So when you get them, you'll be able to pull them right in. And as you see, there's no background on mine. So you'll be able to pull everything, no background, print it out, because whenever you send it to print, whenever you send it to anyone to do it for you, it has to have no background. So you need the PNG files, which is key. So this is that one. This is another one I did in 3XL. As you can see, this one is 100% heavy cotton. The other one was 50-50. So those are made like the Gildan hoodies, because the Gildan hoodies are 50-50. So now this is what you call a gang sheet. Let me just make it a little bit bigger for you all. This is the actual gang sheet that I showed you all. So I literally took my time, and as you can see, I flipped it. I flipped it to make as many can fit. You can fit as many as you want. You can do anything you want on a gang sheet as long as it fits within the parameters. This is an 11 by 19. So, no, actually, this is a, what is it? 12 by 19. So this is a 12 by 19. So as many as you can fit, and I can only fit from extra small to 3XL. And because I have different types of fabrics, I did my t-shirts, I did my hoodies, I did my sweatsuits, and I had 2 different style of t-shirts with 2 different materials. So you know, you have to make sure you have the correct blend. So this is pretty much explanatory. You just fit it all in. You can fit it all one side, but it was easier for me to flip it, so that way, you know, I can get as much space, you know, occupied as possible. So you'll submit this, and this is what the gang sheet will look like. So now I'm going to show you where you can order it from, or where I ordered it from. So I ordered mine from 613 Original. I know a lot of people say they don't like 613 Original, but I ordered these a while ago. I haven't ordered anything else. I don't use their screen transfers or anything for those designs because I do it all at home. But I did go ahead and purchase the gang sheets. So now I purchased the Varsity. So you have to come, this is their website, 613originals.com. You want to go into Varsity Transfers because it's only one color. You need one color, so you're going to click on one color, and this is where you can do a gang sheet. Gang sheet 6 by, now you don't have to order the really large one that I did, but of course I just wanted to make as many as possible. So I ordered the 12 by 19 gang sheet. So you'll click on that. Now you do have to have your artwork and everything already prepared. So like I showed you in Photoshop, you want to prepare it, you know, whatever platform, so whatever program that you're using, whatever software you're using, you have it prepared already. You do all those steps, purchasing the symbols, putting it in the actual artwork, putting in your logo, putting in all the instructions and everything. Once you have it all done, then you would literally just upload it, add files. Then you click in and you put in how many you want. So depending upon how many you want will determine the price. Now, how many did I purchase? Let me check my account to see how many I purchased, because that I don't remember. I ordered it so long ago. So this is my actual order. I ordered 32 of each. As you can see, one color, the Varsity. So as you can see, Varsity, one color, 12 by 19 gang sheet, and each sheet was $288, bringing me to $92.16 each. I paid $199.30 for 64 sheets, and I still haven't used them all. So I had a lot. So you think 32 sheets, but so I had literally 32 of each color, each size. So depending upon how many you think you're going to sell or how many you think you're going to need, you know, it might be too little or too much for you. So for $200 for 64 sheets, but each neck label, each size, you know, it's a lot of neck labels. So again, you'll come into Varsity Transfers, you'll click one color, you'll go to whatever size you need. You'll add files, upload your artwork, you do quantity, and it will let you know the price. It will approve your design. They will get directly in touch with you if, because in the beginning, those little words underneath the symbols, let me go back and show you, these little words, oh, they was telling me it was too small, you know, but I didn't want my neck label to be too big. Your neck label really needs to be, and that's another thing I forgot to mention, your neck label needs to be in a size of almost like a 2 by 2. No more than a 3 by 3. Literally, the space of your neck label, because you have to think it's just going on the tag. So you want your neck label to be small. When you get yours, it's really small. So they kept telling me in the beginning that, you know, these words right here were a little bit too small. I said, you know what, I'm not, and I kept adjusting it. I was like, you know, go ahead with it, because when you get a neck label, it's really, really small. So they might tell you that, but it's fine. I've never had an issue. I can see all of it really clear and plain, and as long as they can see the wash symbol, which is right here, it's fine. You have met the parameters, the guidelines for your neck label. It ain't that serious. But now, and I can't go any further because of course I'm not uploading a job, but this is how you would do it. This is where I purchased mine from. I showed you the site that I use. Now you can do another site, but I just thought 613 original was the best price at that time. Might be cheaper, might be more now. You can also try, I think it's FM Expressions. They have gang sheet options as well. So not everyone does the gang sheet, but you can check out other sites as well. But this is the site that I use. I went this route because no matter what type of garment I buy in the future, I'll always have a wash symbol for it. So that's why I purchased this. And for $360, you can't really beat that. You have these wash symbols for every type of garment, because you might be selling something later on down the line that you might not, have now. So if you're adding to your inventory at all, you'll always have your wash symbol ready to go on hand. But you can also get them pre-made yourself. You don't have to go through plugging in the symbols to every single garment, because literally every time you sell a new garment, you'll have to create a new custom tag, unless it's the same material, unless it's the same fabric, unless it's made in the same place. So every time you get a new hoodie or a new jacket or something like that, if it's different, you would have to have a new tag. So Bella Canvas is different from Next Level. It's different from Gildan. So you just got to keep those things in mind. So now, if you don't want to go through all of that, plugging in each one by yourself and doing all that, because it did take me a while, it was tedious, you can just go ahead and type in custom neck labels, and as you see, time you start typing it in, you'll get custom neck labels, you'll get custom neck label transfer, you'll get custom neck label sheets. So you can have someone else do the work for you, and you can just order them. It's a little bit more when you do it this way, but you can go into any of these shops. So as you see, this one has color in it, but you can get these done, printed up any type of way with your logo, whether your logo, now that's another thing, if you're doing a gang sheet, if your logo is with the color, you will have to pick the option of 2 colors or 3 colors. You can have that option as well. So just keep that in mind. If your logo has this, then you definitely just have to add, the one for multiple colors. I didn't do that. So you can go into any of these shops, and I'm just going to pick on, I'm just going to click on this one. So you see you have all these different options, and instead of you actually creating the box, the logo yourself like I did, mine looks more like, like number 9 with my logo and the wash instructions underneath. You can just type in your information and they will do it for you and send it to you. And you can get it on a transparent film, or you can get it on paper. So you see the price of this, $100, and you're only getting, how many are they selling? 500 pieces. So you just have to do the math and see which one is a better cost effective. Some people just want everyone else to do the work for them, which is great as well. I like that method, but I always try to save a few coins here and there. So that's why I just went with the other method. But if you get it on transparent for $100, 500 pieces. Now, I'm not sure if now they have 877 reviews. I just clicked on this one, didn't know. I've never, ordered from this shop or anything like that. But you can check out their reviews, and you can see. So these are 500 pieces, tagless clothing labels, tagless labels, iron-on printed labels, custom heat transfer label. So you would come in here and pick, you don't have to pick this shop. This is just one that I clicked on. You would just click on, make sure you read all the information, make sure you read all the reviews. All right, this is just for an example, but you would click which one you want, whether you want it on paper, whether you want it on transparent film. So depending upon how many you select, I'm assuming, so let's just go with white. We want it on transparent film. That takes the price up to $100. So 500 pieces, and then you type in all your information. So now what they're saying is, please write the quantity of each size that you would need. So out of 500, you would say, I would want 100 small, 100 medium, 100 large, 100 extra large. So yeah, so this comes out to be a little bit more on that gang sheet. I went from extra small all the way to 3X. That was 7 sizes, but I did only get 32 of each size. Now I would have gotten more had I not had, because I had 5 different types of shirts, 5 different type of garments. If you're only selling 1 item or 2 items, I think the gang sheet is a much better option, because I literally, on my gang sheet, let's jump back. Let's make it a little bit smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 35 on each sheet. I have 35 labels on each sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 on each sheet. So I literally got 1,120 neck labels if you do it this way for $92. So no matter what size you're putting in here, you can do like 2 extra smalls, whatever you want. You can mix and match. You can do whatever you want. The gang sheet is yours to make up however you want. But when you come in here and you purchase a pre-made one on Etsy, you're only getting 500 for about $100. Y'all see why I went the gang sheet route? But you're paying for the labor too. They're doing it for you. All you're doing is telling them what the symbol, what the material, and you're sending them your logo, and they will do it for you. But it's so simple and easy to just do this yourself. You already have your logo, right? You know you now have the symbols if you purchase it, right? So just put it in a box, just type it in, and you're good to go. Plain and simple. Bam, wham. Thank you, ma'am. There you go. That was corny. But this is another option. I just wanted to give you another option. I'm going to insert, again, what my neck labels look like in a video from a previous time with me doing it, so that way you can see it up close. So I just want to give you this quick, simple video on how to come and make your own custom neck labels. And I hope you found this video helpful. But you can... So once again, I purchased mine off of Etsy. I made them in Photoshop, and I sent them to 1613 Originals. And that's how I did my custom neck labels. And when you get them, of course, you know, you can cut them out. I keep them like in a little small bin. You can keep them all together, or you can keep them like in separate sizes. But again, this is the full gang sheet of how it will come. And it almost feels like Braille. It's like a little raised texture. You know, you can't really see the white. I always have to hold the white up, and I'm like, what size is that? Let me show you. You know, you definitely have to hold it close or hold it in the light, because, you know, it's clear. But once you press it, you'll definitely be able to see on the garment. But for reading it, forget about it. I have to like hold it at different angles to be like, which one is that? Is that the 100% cotton? Is that the 50% cotton? You know, but I have a lot. I haven't even used them all. That's because I kind of slowed down in my business, but that's a whole nother story. But guys, I hope this video helped you out. Whether you take the time out to do them yourself and, you know, do the legwork yourself, one and done, or whether you get them done by somebody else, either way, go ahead and slap your logo on your brand. Go ahead and start that business. Go ahead and get your tags done, because this will set you apart from everybody else. This is something that you must have. This is something that you need to do if you want to start your own clothing brand. Now, if you're just selling straight like on Etsy, if you're not doing an actual clothing brand, you don't need custom neck labels. Clothes already come with tags. This is specifically if you are starting a clothing brand. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And if it was, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. And I'm going to leave you with the video of me actually doing my neck labels, just in case if you haven't seen my other videos, so that way you can see what it actually looks like when you order these. Once again, you do not have to use 613 Originals. There are other companies that sell gang sheets that do transfers as well. So you do not have to use them. That's who I use. You can shop around for more for different prices. I showed you exactly where I purchased. Again, this is the one color. So if your logo is, you know, 2 colors, or you want, you know, to get a little bit fancy, of course the price will change, but just keep in mind that the price will go up depending upon how many colors you have. Again, as always, I will see you guys in the next video, and I promise I have more videos coming on the way. I just had to get through this holiday season because it was crazy. I'm still going crazy. So now I will link the Etsy shop that I use to purchase my wash symbol from, but you can also just type in and search whichever one is best for you, read the reviews, and choose whichever one you like for your taste and for your needs. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Now I gotta go and get ready for a Christmas program because my son is saying his speech tonight, and he's a little donkey. So if you guys want to see that and see behind the scene footage and more behind the scenes of my business, you can follow me on KatrinaB_TV on IG. Guys, I will see you next time. Happy holidays.